And we are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Enlightened World Network's Chanting for Change. And Karen just reminded me we are on day 60. We have been doing this for 2 months. Give yourselves a hand. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. And it feels so good to do this chanting. I'm here with Karen Palmer, my co-host. And we have some of our chanting family here tonight. We have Jean, Marianne, and Charlie. Welcome to everyone. And if you're watching us in the audience, please help us share this out. Share it to your timelines or your groups or your pages so that we can reach more people. And we'd love to have you in here in this Zoom room. So if that's something you're interested in doing and chanting with a group of people where you won't be alone doing it, you can just go to Chanting for Change on Facebook, and the link is right there. So you can come on every night and chant with us. And I'm just so excited. We've been doing this for a couple of months. It feels so good. I really don't want to miss this. It's like every night I look forward to this time when we're all going to come together and we're going to lift our vibrations together.
Yeah, we're going to do that special, the Thankful Thursday. This Thursday, we wanted to invite everyone who has been chanting with us to come into the Thankful Thursday Gratitude Happy Hour at 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 o'clock Eastern, so that we can talk about what kind of miracles we've seen in our own lives. And I want anybody who's watching, to also reach out and say if you'd like to be in the Zoom room with us.
Absolutely, and you will get that link. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that and giving that testimony out. Some of the miracles that have happened were just phenomenal. So let's share that out and raise more interest in people coming in and being part of our chanting family. I love that this was so inspired by Karen as we were having a conversation, and we decided to take it live and reach more people that way than we would have just doing it in a private Zoom. So our first chant that we do is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And I have talked to so many people that are doing this chant to make a difference in their individual life, to move out some energy that maybe is just sitting there stagnant, and you want to break through that barrier and get your energy where it's moving and everything is flowing in your life. That's a real benefit of chanting that particular chant. But we set our intention here, as well as any individual intention that you want to set. We set the intention together for this chant to go out into the world and to break through barriers, remove obstacles to us seeing each other and really acknowledging that we are all part of the same oneness. We are in a unique body, a human body, but our spirit is all connected, as we are all a spark of the divine. We all come from the same spirit. So that's our intention as a group, to break through those barriers so we can have more respect of each other in the world. We can honor each other's paths, and we can bring more peace to our planet. So that's our intention. And as we chant the chant, please hold that intention with us. And let's all send that energy out into the world. I'm going to type it into the comments so anyone that's watching will be able to follow along with the words of the chant.
Okay, and I'm going to lead us through at a nice slow first three. We're going to go through the first three nice and slow for anybody who is new to this chant. And then Teri Angel will count on the mala beads so that we have the 108, the magic count of 108. And welcome Carol Ann. Thank you for being here. We're glad you're here. And everyone else who's watching from home, if you'd like to learn more about what we're doing for the Chanting for Change, we encourage you to go back and watch. This is the 60th day. So the very first day that we started, we explained why we decided on these two chants. And then also in our Chanting for Change on Facebook, has incredible amounts of wisdom and knowledge and wonderful, wonderful posts that can be very inspiring and uplifting. So very grateful for all of our beautiful chanting family that we have here. And we will slowly bring in that feeling of removing and surrendering to the obstacles, letting those obstacles just melt away. And really anything that is not divine love and light, anything that's not divine truth, anything that we have seen as illusions and lies, we ask that those all be removed. So please remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Om Gam
Namaha. Om Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Om Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Breathe in that energy and sit with it for a moment. Sit with the lightness that happens when we remove the heaviness, when we remove the barriers and the limits of the 3D world. And we go through that energy and up to the higher frequency. Breathe in the energy of light, of love, of freedom. It's that freedom that happens when we let go of what holds us back. And let's hold that energy as we go into our next chant. As we chant to go deeper into where we are, of the real us, the true self that's inside of us. And the chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And I'll type that into the comments.
As we're holding that vision together across the entire planet, let's all believe and know and see it real. May all living beings be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings live in peace and be free from all suffering. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge 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 Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam
What joy it is to connect to our real, true, authentic self. Feel that now. Feel the joy inside. Feel that bliss. And when we feel that happiness, that place that's so peaceful, that's so full of energy, that's uplifting, we can't contain that. We can't just hold it to ourselves. We have to share it. So it comes out as laughter. It comes out as giggles. It comes out as pure joy that we send out into the world. Our desire for the whole planet to be resounding with that laughter, to be resounding with an uplifting voice. It's the sound of angels. This is what angels sound like when they're all celebrating us, when they see us going to that place where it's only love is welcome in our hearts. And when we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, we connect to that pure, unconditional love coming directly from Source. So let's see that love and light all across our planet. Let's envision it as a place of peace, as a place where anyone can step up and look around and see that you're not alone. You are not alone going through your human experience. There's a huge connection with each other. And when we feel that connection, we know that we're home. We come to that place inside that is home. And we're all just making our way there through this journey. So say with me our mantra that we do every night. May there be peace on earth, and may it begin with me.
May it begin with me.
Namaste. Well, it's so beautiful. The energy is so beautiful when we chant this chant. So 2 months. And tomorrow, I really want to explore what a difference this has made for us, our chanting family, and how this has affected your life. And Karen, I know it's affected yours in a huge way. I've seen the difference from when you started that very first day.
It's honestly, it's been, from the first time, from the moment that I first heard in January, I started in January before I was chanting online here. I started, and I honestly didn't think I could ever forgive. I didn't think I could. I thought I was going to be angry and resentful, and I was so afraid of my own anger and my own resentment. And and my righteousness, that I was right, that I needed to be angry, that that person was wrong. And I needed more than anything to make that person feel wrong. And I didn't realize that that was so in my cells. Like it was in my, it was just in everything that I was feeling. And this chant, I would come to, you know, I would come to this with this chant, and I would just be, I didn't really understand what was happening. I didn't really understand the chant itself. I started to read the books, and I started to learn more about the history of the chant. But I watched it start to change, and I watched my heart just start to open again, and it was so closed, and I didn't think it was ever going to open again. I was really like in a very dark place, and that was just in January. And so, you know, to think that I believe that when we open our heart, that we begin to see our own loveliness. And then when we open our own heart, we realize that that loveliness is in everyone else. And that even when somebody does something that you feel was a betrayal, or even if somebody does, they're just having a human challenge. They're just having a human condition. And if you can find peace and forgiveness, it's on my teacup. It's so funny. It was on my little tea bag today. It says, forgiveness is an act of consciousness.
Oh, yes.
And to me, forgiveness is the key to happiness. And, you know, I would just keep forgiving even when I didn't understand. I would constantly just chant and ask, please help me forgive. Please help me to let go of this resentment. Please help me let go of this anger. Please help me come back to my true self. Please help me, you know, return. And it happened.
Absolutely. That's
Big time happened. I mean, big time happened.
I've seen it, Karen. I have seen that change, that shift in you.
Yeah.
And with many of us that are here, it's the same thing. It's a shift. You know, and sometimes we don't even notice it until something happens and we experience that difference, and we've experienced that forgiveness and that energy of just knowing that all of us are making our way home. We're human. We're going to have flaws. We're going to make mistakes. You know, we're going to do things that we might not even be proud of, but it's okay, because that's part of our journey. And we can always just start afresh at any moment going forward.
Well, what I realized too, and I don't know if this is something that other people feel, but what I realized was when I forgave myself, that was the freedom. That was the eternal freedom. That was the absolute happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could forgive the other person.
Right.
And not even see the other person as separate from me. Mm-hmm. I was able to, but when we can't forgive ourselves, that's when we are actually projecting what we're feeling onto somebody else. Mm-hmm. And so that forgiveness is really a gift that we give ourselves. And mm-hmm. I have learned how important it is to forgive, you know, and I'm hoping for a miracle again. I'm hoping for another miracle. You know, I put out another call to talk to my dad, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to him on Friday. So please hold that vision with me.
Absolutely. We'll hold that intention with you.
Yeah.
That in our prayer circles. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah, it's hard seeing him go through the mental illness that he has right now. And it's really difficult to hear him say, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear from you anymore. And it's a really hard thing because it brings up a lot of stuff from my childhood and a lot of stuff from my teen years. And so I know that it's here. I know that it's coming up because it's needing to be transmuted for the collective conscious and the collective unconscious. I know that my soul came here to be in the illusion of the separateness, to be in the movie, to be in the play, in the game of what we're all seeing here. That I need to stay in the truth, and that I need to remember that my dad is beautiful, divine love and light, just having a very challenging experience, and that all I can do is bring love and compassion to that experience.
Absolutely. And we're holding you, every one of us, wrapping our arms around you.
Yeah. I keep singing, let miracles, miracles replace all grievances. Let miracles, miracles replace all grievances. Whenever I start to complain about something, I just sing that little song to myself, and I remind myself, I'm ready for a miracle. I'm ready for a miracle. And then accept, align, allow.
Every time I hear you sing, I gotta laugh.
Yeah. It's the truth. I know. It makes you. The truth makes you smile.
It does.
The truth lightens our heart. The truth lightens us. Lightens this load.
Absolutely.
Well, your clear inside is reflected in your outer side. So, yeah.
So true. Well, you all are so beautiful. And I know Jean has an early date in the morning.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and call it a night.
Yay, we'll see you tomorrow.
So she can come on and talk to us all in the morning on the morning show. And Jean, I'm so excited that you'll be there with me in the morning.
Well, I missed it this morning. I didn't wake up till 8:30, so I'm sorry for not
you.
being.
Ida on. She was wonderful. I tell her she always brings on, well, everybody's wonderful. But she brings out all these people with these wonderful gifts right before I come on.
And then we bring you.
And I just, because I really don't. I mean, I do, anyway, it's part of my old stuff that I have to get rid of.
It's an old story. So we're telling a new story starting tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And we'll hold you in your vision. We'll hold you in your vision of magnificence, Jean, because I see you as magnificent.
Yes, you are.
I see you as amazing, and I will hold that vision for you.
Oh, thank you.
Until you are ready to embody it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So everyone have a great rest of your night or day if you're in another country. And love you all so much. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. And don't forget tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Gratitude Happy Hour. If you want to come on with us on the Zoom, just let us know and we'll bring in the chanting family tomorrow for some gratitude. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.